First, Google and download MKV Toolmix. On the download page, and assuming you're on Windows, here's the link you're looking for. Google and download MKV Extract GUI 2. It's a GUI for the toolset you just downloaded. Be sure to put the GUI files where you installed MKV Toolmix. Now grab the MKV you want to work with and open it with the GUI. Here I'm using Amigami SS8 by Eclipse. Select the tracks you need and hit extract. If you have source directory checked, the files will be extracted to the same folder as the MKV you're working with. Here they are in my folder. If you look to the right, you can see I have my raw H.264 video file, my OGG Vorbis audio file, and the original MKV. Sony Vegas supports opening and saving a lot of different file types. As you can see, OGG is listed here, so I won't have to do anything with my audio stream. Later in the video, I'll tell you what to do if your audio stream isn't supported natively. In this case, we're going to be using MP4. By MP4, I mean MPEG-4 Part 14. Looking down at the data streams part on the Wikipedia page, you can see as far as video goes, it is a great container for MPEG-4 Part 10. And MPEG-4 Part 10 is also known as H.264. Great! Google MP4 box and download it. This is going to turn our H.264 raw video stream into the container MP4 for use in Vegas. There are GUIs available for MP4 box, but I didn't use one. If you need more information on command line parameters, you can easily Google it, but here's what I use to convert my H.264 to MP4. By default, MP4 will put a 0.5 second interleave on your video and use 25 frames per second, so make sure you specify that specifically in the command line like I did. Because all these formats work so well together, it shouldn't take very long for the process to complete. Once it does, depending on where you told the file to be saved, go look for it and play it, and you should be very happy with your result. If everything went as planned, Sony Vegas should play very well with this new file. If Vegas doesn't like the audio stream that you extracted from the MKV, then you can just add it in the MP4 box command line parameter. This won't hold true for all audio files. As you can see, it works best for MPEG-4.AAC and MPEG-12.mp3. The only change you have to make in the MP4 box command line parameters is to add the audio file itself, with a "-add the file name the file type. With today's fan subbers, any anime released in the MKV format will most likely have H.264 encoded video and AAC audio, and in this tutorial that is perfect. At this point you should have your video stream in the MP4 container and your audio stream that you extracted from the MKV, or if it was necessary, both your audio and video stream in the MPEG-4 container. MPEG-4, or more specifically MPEG-4 Part 14, widely supports H.264 for video and AAC for audio. So if those are the codecs you ended up using in this tutorial, then you should be sitting very pretty. If you exhibit choppy playback when playing your newly encoded video in Vegas, then it might be QuickTime messing it up. The only solution I found was to uninstall it. Or you can rename Sony Vegas's file input-output QuickTime DLL to something else, like .back, so it won't be used. A good hint that QuickTime is the problem is if you right-click the file you're working with in Sony Vegas, and it says it's not using the compound video DLL, it is instead identifying it as a QuickTime video file, which it is not. If you're still having trouble with the audio stream that you extracted from the GUI, then Google is your friend. Since MKV is a container file, the video you extracted from it might not be H.264. If this is the case, Google is indeed your friend still. If you're stuck and need more help, feel free to ask questions in the comments. Thanks for watching.